Hello everyone, this is Dr. Shivakant Pathak here with you to see an important topic in semiconductor, that is band theory of a solid. Here in this explanation we will see only the introduction of the band theory of solid. Before band theory of solid, free electron theory was in existence. According to the free electron theory, on surface of solids, free electrons are found. What is found? Free electrons found on where? Surface of a solid. These free electrons on surface of a solid is free to move anywhere. They feel unanimously in zigzag path in such a way that the total density above the surface of solid is remains same. They are free to move like gas molecule. With help of the free electron theory, the phenomena of electrical conductivity and electron emission from solid surfaces successfully explained. These two phenomena completely explain why metals are good conductor of heat and electricity and how electron emitted from the metal surfaces. But this free electron theory was unable to explain, failed, unable to explain why solid are conductor, semiconductor and insulator. Why these three phenomena takes place? The theory of free electron is completely unable to explain. So, to distinction between conductor, semiconductor and insulator, the concept of band theory came into existence. Right? So the basic concept of band theory is that, see, what is the basic theory of band? Basic concept of band. That an electron, single electron means an electron has a perfectly potential to periodicity of lattice. So repetition of that. Right? We are knowing that one concept, please keep in mind everyone. Free electron. Free electrons are outermost electron. Outermost electron. And these electrons are responsible for electric conduction here in it. Right? So we see that a solid is made up of systematic arrangement of atoms or molecules. When we see the behavior wise, see very carefully. When we see behavior wise, the properties of atom see carefully, molecule, lattice structure, crystal, we may say crystal this also. If we take a single type of atom, one single atom and its property, molecule made up of same molecule as same atom, and lattice crystal made up of same molecule. has a different properties. It is due to different arrangement. When there is a more than one molecule in the arrangement, then perturbation theory acts. See perturbation word. Which theory came into existence? Theory of perturbation come into existence. Perturbation theory, what is? When more than one atom or molecule nearby, then effect of one atom on another, surely these electrons, their nucleus, their various orbits made influence on one to another is called perturbation effect. And due to this perturbation effect, there is degeneracy in the arrangement. Degenerate, again generate. This is a new arrangement formed. What is the mean of degeneracy? New arrangement of atoms and molecule, new setup is formed. The molecular structure just changes when it is alone. And due to that, a new property developed in the system. See, these electrons, in atom there is a nucleus. An electron revolve around nucleus in various orbits. It happened. Each orbit have definite energy level. Clear? But there is a more than one atom nearby to it, in the area of the another nearby, much close to each other. Then there is perturbation theory acts. If another atom is suppose here, their orbits are nearby, right? So there is a perturbation theory, this acts in both of the system. So what is the perturbation? Effect of one on another, and as a result there is a new arrangement formed. This new arrangement is formed a degeneracy, and it happened three-dimensionally, in 3D way, three-dimensionally throughout. Here is one-dimensional structure of potential is given. We are knowing when we move from nucleus towards the orbit, the energy increases. Energy increases, right? Low energy. This orbit has higher energy. Again they allow. This energy has higher energy states, right? When they come, what is the perturbation effect comes? When it came one and another influence, there is a periodicity in the lattice. We are knowing. Suppose this is given these are positive ions. One-dimensional potential barrier structure. Here is that. This is positive ion is systematic arrangement. This is the distance between two positive ions here represented. We may say it is potential energy curves. Here these all potentials are increasing upward, right? So there is a periodicity in the atom, and when these are ions, electrons are just above this, scattered. All these electrons just above this positive ion, this outermost electron has feel a certain range in the Uber system, right? When we see the concept of here, Schrödinger wave equation. Schrödinger wave equation helps a lot to understand the concept of a band theory, right? So Schrödinger's wave equation explains that when we move away from the nucleus of that, there has a allowed energy states available, right? One energy state, another energy state. These are, here is a nucleus. No energy state between two allowed energy state, and between both there is called energy gap. One allowed energy state in case of one atom. If there is lattice arrangement, new arrangement, where perturbation effects act. Due to that, there is a degeneracy, means new arrangement forms. So what happened? This allowed energy states converted into bands. And the electron of this allowed energy state is free to move inside the band. This is called band, right? And electrons are freely moved, see carefully, free able to move in this allowed energy state. Although they cannot go from one to another, but in their allowed energy state they can free if there is no potential barrier available between both. So see here, the dynamical behavior of electron. Dynamical behavior means kinetic energy of electron has a kinetic energy, due to that they move within allowed energy band. This is called allowed energy band, is similar to free electrons like gas particles moving in zigzag path under this. So this is the introduction regarding band theory of solid, which took place free electron theory for successful explanation of why some solids has a conductivity property, some has a semi-conducting property, and some has insulating property. So this is for today. Thank you and have a nice day to all.